NFL MVP candidates ranking through 4 weeks from ESPN. Offensive Player of the Year, number 1, Tyreek Hill. Number 2, Stephon Diggs. Number 3, Nick Chubb. He's well on his way to averaging more than 5 yards per carry, 5th consecutive season, something that isn't supposed to happen in the NFL. Nick Chubb has been that good. And then take a listen to what Chargers head coach Brandon Staley had to say about Nick Chubb.
He plays with outstanding pace, can really see the game and really pace the blocking scheme. I think he sets up his blocks really well. And then he's just a very tough tackle because of how he's built. He's got really strong lower body. He can shrink his surface where he becomes even thicker and smaller. And then he's got really good speed. I mean, he was a track guy in high school. He's a lot faster back than you think, too, because he's such a big back. But he's outstanding, breaking away from people. You see a lot of long runs on the movie. So very, very complete running back.
His success has mostly come from outside the tackles. Knowing that going in as a defense, is there something you can do differently to prepare?
Yeah, Bridget, try not to let him get there, because you're on to something. That's where a lot of the big runs happen, and normally it's because they're forcing the defensive back to tackle him. Again, a lot of those big runs are coming outside the tackle box, and they do a really good job of scheming him to get there.
And again, that's as good of a breakdown of why Nick Chubb's been successful as you'll hear from an NFL head coach.
Especially an NFL head coach does not believe in stacking the box like Brandon Staley. This is going to be one of the most interesting matchups in football this week because Brandon Staley, it's interesting when he plays the Browns because the Browns, I think everybody's seen it on TV. There's always 8 people in the box when the Browns play on offense. And it seems like there's always one safety high in the corner on each side because most teams are just playing cover 1 on the Browns because that's what makes sense. You want to stack the box. Brandon Staley don't do cover 1, man. Brandon Staley don't do cover 2 that much. Brandon Staley is cover 3, cover 4, nickel packages, on base. That's kind of what he does. So it's going to be interesting to see how does his run game adjust to playing lighter packages because while it should be theoretically easier, less people at the front, it is different. And that is a different style of running that you have to do. And Nick Chubb's a little bit more patient. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a game where Kareem Hunt gets involved more because Kareem Hunt's more downhill go kind of a situation. That's more or less what you want in these situations where you have light boxes where, where Nick's going to hold out and kind of wait for the patient block to break one out for 70 or 30 or something like that. Kareem Hunt's good to just get the 7. And I think this is a week where you just want to get the 7 that's in front of you.